Good morning, students. So today topic is friction. So in this video, what is the friction? How many types of the friction? What is the advantages and disadvantages friction? How to remove the frictions? So here I am taking first the Newton first law. So we know that very well. So what is the Newton first law? So here I am taking one. This is a one object. Okay, so the object is a rest position at initially. So this is a one horizontal one surface. Okay, so we know that very well. So when the object is rest are moving with constant velocity unless the external force is not acting. So here I am taking some examples. Okay, so this is a one horizontal surface. So their object is there, and initially their object is a rest position. So what is the position? And initially their object is a rest position. Okay, here this is the one object. Their object mass m. It is initially rest position with respect to surface of the object. Now I am apply some external forces. So this is a capital F is the external forces. When this external forces is very small, F is very small. Okay, where I am taking the f is equal to very small. So what happened, their body is moving or not? So the body is does not move. The body is does not move. So what is the reason? So what is the reason? I'll give very small external forces. I'll give very small external forces. Their object is not moving. So now here, when these external forces is increases, their external forces will be increases, what happen? Particular force, their maximum reach the force, their object will be moving. Their object will be moving. Their object will be moving. Now this external force will be removed. Now this external force will be removed. Their object is moving particular distance. Their object is moving particular distance. After what happened? It is a stop. It is a stop. So what is your observation in the first case and second case? In the first case, you external force is acting, their object is not move, means some another force is acting in the opposite direction. Clear all of you? So here, so this is a capital F. Okay, so their capital F is acting on this object. Their object will be rest, means another force is acting in this opposite direction. In this opposite direction. And here also their object, their external forces increases, their object is moving. After some time their force will be removed, cease. What happened? Their object is moving particular distance. This is the distance will be traveled. So after particular distance will be traveled, their object will be stopped. So here what is your observation? One force will be acting, their object will be resting, or their object will be stopped. So this is force is called frictional force. So what is the force here acting? The frictional force. So simply as friction. So what is meaning of the friction? Here the definition of the friction. Now I am explain the definition of the friction. So what is the definition of the friction? So this is a definition. Okay, so what is the definition of the friction? The property which opposes the relative motion of one body over the surface over the surface of another body, surface of another body is called friction, is called friction. Here I am taking one small diagram. So this is one horizontal surface, here one object is there, right? So this is the contact the object, right? So in this object there are two forces is acting. So this is upward force, their upward force is called normal force, capital N, and another is force is downward force, mg force, where m is equal to mass of the object. So here one force, this is a capital F, external force is acting, and what is the opposite of the force? This is the opposite of the force, oppose the motion, this is called small f. So where small f is equal to friction force. What is the small f? The small f is equal to friction force, and capital N is equal to normal force. Capital N is equal to normal force, and capital F is equal to external force. When their object, the external force is acting in particular positive x direction, their opposite direction, the frictional force will be acting. Their opposite direction, friction force will be acting. Always the relative motion of the object, so this is called as friction force. It is a property which opposes the relative motion, of the body. Always this frictional force is opposite to external forces, capital F. This is called friction force. Advantages, here I will write. So what is the advantages? Advantages of friction. What is the advantages of the friction? Okay, so simple, the number of advantages of the friction. So this is the first advantage. What is the first advantage? Walking on the floor, right? Here this is a one floor, this is a floor. Suppose I am assuming that this is a floor. Okay, so the person is walking on a road, they're walking on a road or floor very easily, because their chappals and floor, it is having the friction. Suppose on this floor some oil is there, suppose here this is the oil is there, this person is moving is very easily, walking is very easily, is very difficult, because always the friction is using there are two relative objects. So the walking on the floor is one of the good advantages of the human life. And motion of vehicles, okay, motion of vehicles. So without friction there is no motion of vehicles. Here suppose let us take car tire. Okay, so the car tire is moving, okay, particular direction. Suppose suddenly brakes will be applied, what happen? This is a surface, contact surface, and on a road the both are acting. So due to friction their car tire will be stopped. So this is one of the advantages. And what is the second advantage? The second advantage, nails, screws, etc. Nails or screws, etc. are driven into the walls. This is a wall. Driven into the walls. So it is no friction, it is comes outside. Here wooden surface also, wood. Okay, in the wooden surface, you can fix the nails and screws. So due to of the friction. And third one, so writing, okay, third one, writing with pen and pencil. Writing with pens. Okay, hold the pen. Here I am hold the pen. So why the rub? Rub, it is not smoothing at this place. Why the rubbing? Hold. So where my hand, this hand and the pen holding is very easily due to of the friction. Suppose it is very smooth, what happened? There is no writing is very easily. So the writing with pens or pencils, pens or pencils, okay, is a possible due to of the friction. And here the matchsticks, we know that matchbacks, okay, so matchbox, it is having the matchsticks, it is having some rough surface, coated surface is there, coated surface in the matchbox. So here, so this is a one small stick is there, the stick is having at the last corner there phosphorus is there. So when it is rough this surface, it is ignored, it is give the fire. So due to of the friction, so this is all are advantages of the friction. And what is the disadvantages? Sir, very good, it is advantages, but what is the disadvantages? Okay, disadvantages. Here, what is the disadvantages of the frictions? Their first disadvantage, wear and tear of machines. Wear and tear of machine parts. Okay, always their frictions will be give some losses. Okay, wear and tear machine parts due to friction. And what is the second one? Energy is wasted. Suppose their car will be braked is apply, what happen? Some energy is wasted. And tire will be also, it is surface will be decreases, the energy is wasted. So therefore their efficiency of engines, so bike engines and car engine, another engines will be lost, reduced. And third one, friction result large amount of power loss, power losses. So this is the disadvantages of the friction. What is the advantages? Here, walking on the floor is very easily, or motion of the vehicles and nails, screws, number of advantages. And the writing with pen and pencils and the matchsticks. What is the disadvantages? Wear and tear of the machine parts, and energy wasted and efficiency, their engine efficiency will be decreased, and the large amount of power losses. So this is advantages and disadvantages. Types of frictions. Here, how many types of frictions generally? Okay, so what is the how many types of the frictions? There are mainly 3 types of frictions. How many types? There are mainly 3 types of a frictions. One is static friction. What is the friction? One is static friction. So this is the first friction, and second one is, okay, so the second one is kinematic, or sometimes it is called as a kinetic friction. What is the second one? Kinetic friction or dynamic friction also sometimes. Okay, kinetic friction and dynamic friction, also sliding friction. And third one, what is the friction? The third one is friction is called rolling friction. So how many types of the friction? So one is static friction, another is kinetic friction or rolling friction. Here, what is the kinetic friction or static friction? Now I am explain first one, static friction. Okay, I will explain first one, static friction. Okay, so it's very easy of static frictions. Okay, so here the static friction, suppose let us take for example, so this is a one horizontal surface, here one object is there, one object is there. Okay, so at initially their object will be rest, there is no frictional force. Okay, so here I'll apply some force, suppose so this is a 15 Newton. Okay, this is a 15 Newton is there. So here I am applied the force. So where F is equal to 10 Newton force is applied. Where F is equal, first case how much force is applied? 10 Newton force is applied on this object. What is the total mass? For example, here 15 Newtons or 50 kgs there. So their object is not moving, does not move. Their object is not moving. Okay, because this force is very less. Now I applied 20 Newtons. What happened? It is a moving, no motions. And here I applied the 30 Newtons. It is no motions. 40 Newtons. It is no motions. And 50 Newtons is ready to move. Tends to move. What happened? Tends to move, ready to move. So when their object is tends to move, ready to move, their friction will be acting in the opposite direction. So this is called Fs. Fs. So this is called static friction. So what is the static friction? The resistance. The resistance means oppose. The resistance of a object. Resistance of a object. There tends to move of the object, so the friction will be acting in the opposite direction. So that is friction is called static friction. That friction is called static friction. So how to write the definition? So here very simple, I will write the definition. If force is applied, to move the body, and it does not move, it does not move, the friction developed. The friction developed is called static friction. Okay, so their object is rest position. Okay, so it is tends to move. Okay, so when their applied force is increased, frictional force also increases equally until the body starts moving. When it is about to slide on the table, the static friction reaches maximum value. Reaches maximum value, and it is equal and opposite to applied force. Here in this one, so their maximum value of the static force. Note. Here I am taking on the note point. So what is the note? The maximum value of static friction. The static friction is called limiting friction. So limiting friction, that is FL is equal to Fs maximum. The static friction is maximum is called limiting friction. Okay, the static friction is maximum is called limiting friction. So what is the limiting friction? The maximum value of static friction is called limiting friction. And the second one, what is the second friction? The second friction is called kinetic friction. What is the friction? Kinetic friction. or what is another name of the second friction? Dynamic friction. Here, so what is the kinetic friction? Very simple. So here in the previous example, so this is a 50 Newton is there, the normal reaction force 50 Newton. Suppose here you applied 15 Newtons and above, 15 Newtons and above, what happened? Their body is slides. Okay, what happened? Their body is a sliding on the surface. Body is sliding on a surface. Now this force will be removed. What happened? It is move particular distance. It is a stop. It is move particular distance. It is a stop. So therefore the resist or oppose the motion of a moving object. So this is also opposite force is acting. This force is called Fk. So Fk is equal to, so here kinetic friction definition: frictional force between the bodies in motion. Frictional force between the bodies in motion is called dynamic or kinetic friction. Here I am explaining third one. We know that third one. What is the third one? A rolling friction. So what is the friction? A rolling friction. So we know that very well. Rolling. Suppose on a road the vehicles is moving. Okay, so this is a tire. Okay, so here this is a one tire. Okay, the tire is rotation. Tire is rotation with respect to surface. With respect to surface, this is a tire. Is a rotation with respect to surface on the road. So this is their tire and road is having very small friction is acting between these two objects. So this is friction is called rolling friction. Here this is maybe tire, maybe ring or spherical ball also rolling without slipping over a horizontal plane. So what is the definition? How to write the definition of this one? The same thing, the definition of in the previous cases. The definition when, here I will write the definition: when one body rolls on the surface of the other body, then the friction between surface, then friction between surface is called rolling friction. Example here. So the bicycle tire is rotation or it is moving in the forward direction on a road. It is an example of the rolling friction. Independent of area of contact. Okay, it is a independent of area of the contact. Fifth one. So the value of limiting friction. What is that? The value of limiting friction is directly proportional to normal reaction. Important. Fl is proportional to L. The value of limiting friction Fl is directly proportional to N. N is equal to normal reaction. Or Fs is proportional to N also. So that is Fl is equal to mu s into N. So where mu s is equal to proportionality constant. What is the mu s? Proportionality constant. Here I will write it. So Fl or Fs is equal to mu s into n. So where mu s is equal to f L or f s. So where mu s is proportionality constant, what is the another name of the mu s? There mu s is equal to coefficient of static friction. Static friction. So always the friction is directly proportional to where n is indicated normal reaction. What is the n? N indicated normal reaction. So what is the formula? Mu s is equal to FL by n. So what is the condition? Always Fs is less than or equal to mu s n. Okay, or less than or equal to Fs. So this is a condition of the static friction. And second one, what is the loss of friction in the second one? Okay, so here I am taking the second one, right? What is the second loss of the friction? Second one is, we know that kinetic friction. So in this second one, in the kinetic friction, first point, so the kinetic friction Fk acts in the direction opposite to direction the body is moving. Okay, here also Fk. What is the Fk indicated? The Fk indicated kinetic friction always acts in the direction opposite their body is moving. Second point, the Fk kinetic friction is independent of area of contact. It is also independent, does not depending of the area of the contact. Any area, the kinetic friction is there. Third one, kinetic friction Fk is always directly proportional to normal force. So that is Fk is equal to, here mu k, not mu s, mu k. Okay, or mu k is equal to Fk by n. What is the mu k? The mu k is called as, what is the name? Coefficient K means kinetic friction. So what is the definition of mu k? The ratio of Fk by n is equal to normal reaction. Fk is equal to kinetic friction. So mu k is equal to coefficient of kinetic friction. And we know that third one. Okay, what is the third one? Third one is a rolling friction. What is the loss? This is all our loss. So first one, the rolling friction increase, Fr, rolling friction increase with area of the contact. Okay, rolling friction increase with increase area of the contact. And rolling friction is inversely proportional to radius. Not directly proportional to. Rolling friction is inversely proportional to radius. More radius, less here. Suppose for example, so this is a one tire is equal to 5 centimeter. Another is very big tire. This is a 10 centimeter radius is there. Okay, so this is one small tire. So both are moving same flow. Flow is a rotation which is having more friction, more rolling friction. What is the condition? Fr is proportional to 1 by r. R is more, less friction. So what is the r? This r value is 10 centimeter is more. Therefore, this is frictional. Fr value is very less. And third one, So we know that Fr is directly proportional to N. Okay, so the rolling friction also is directly proportional to N. So Fr is equal to mu R into N, or mu R is equal to Fr by N. Fr by N. So where mu R is equal to, what is the mu R value? Coefficient of rolling friction. This is the laws of the frictions. Okay, all of you understanding? How many laws? 3 laws of the friction. What is the static friction? So this is a 5 point is there, and second one is the kinetic friction. Okay, and third one is rolling friction. So very important, pushing, pulling of a lawn roller. Okay, so pushing is better or pulling is better? So which is preferred of a lawn roller? We know that very well, lawn roller. Okay, so the first one I am taking the 2 cases. The first one, case 1. Okay, so what is the case 1? Pulling the lawn roller. Pulling the lawn roller. First case. This is the first case, pulling the lawn roller. So here all of you listen. So important diagram. So this is a horizontal surface. So this is a lawn roller. This circle is represent lawn roller. So it is a pushing or pulling? The first case, it is a pulling. So here this is the center of the lawn roller. Okay, so when F is force is acting, so capital F, this is a force, pulling force. Capital F is equal to pulling force. Okay, so here this is the surface, lawn roller surface. Here we dividing 2 components. Okay, so I am dividing the 2 components. So one is x direction. So this is the x direction component. Okay, and first we draw the one axis, x axis and y axis, right? So it is making angle theta. This is a making angle. So the external force, pulling force capital F, applied on a lawn roller. So this F is dividing 2 components. So one is, this is force F cos theta force, and here this upward force, what is the force? F sin theta force. Clear all of you? So this is a pulling force capital F dividing 2 components. One is x direction F cos theta, in the y direction F sin theta. And general case, another 2 forces is acting. This lawn roller mass M, their mg is acting downward direction. Mg is acting downward direction, and normal reaction force capital N is acting upward direction. So by using this diagram, so what is the concept here? This is pulling a lawn roller diagram. So what is your observation in this one? So their capital N upward direction, F sin theta upward direction, and mg downward direction. I will write N plus F sin theta, both are upward direction. Both are upward direction, and mg is a downward direction. Both are equal. So that is N plus F sin theta is equal to mg. N is equal to mg. This F sin theta is going to here. What happened? Minus F sin theta. And what is a frictional force? Frictional force. So this is a frictional force F is equal to mu r into N. Mu r because rolling. So F is equal to mu r. What is the N value? N is equal to mg minus F sin theta. Okay, mu r mg minus F sin theta. Now I will apply second case. I am taking the case 2. Okay, so this is a case 2. What is the case 2? Pushing. Pushing lawn roller. Okay, what is the case 2? Pushing lawn roller. Here, so this is a lawn roller. Okay, here I am taking the pushing force. So first we draw one is x-axis, another is y-axis. Here this is a capital F. This is a pushing. Okay, so it is also we extended capital F with respect to horizontal theta. Now this force F is divided two components. One is x direction F cos theta, in the y direction F sin theta. And we know that very well another two forces is acting. mg is downward direction and capital N is equal to upward direction. So by using this diagram, what is the N? The upward direction is equal to downward direction. So that is where N is equal to upward direction in the diagram is equal to, what is the downward? Here mg plus F sin theta. This is a downward direction. And so what is the frictional forces here? Frictional force F is equal to mu r into capital N. F is equal to mu r into mg plus F sin theta. Mg plus F sin theta. So in the previous equation 1, right? So this is a previous one. So this is equation number 1 and this is equation number 2. From equation 1 and 2, from equation 1 and 2, here this is N is equal to mg minus F sin theta. In this one mg plus F sin theta. In these two cases, which N value is more value? So automatically equation 2 N value is more value because their N is equal to mg plus F sin theta. So therefore there always we know that friction force is directly proportional to N. So that is N is more value. At what case? Pushing case. At pushing case, their N is equal to more value, their friction also more. So because the frictional force is directly proportional to N, so this normal reaction is more than pushed with respect to normal reaction with the pulled. So therefore easy to, what is the conclusion? Easy to pull, not push. Easy to pull a lawn roller than to push it. This is a very important. So all of you understanding here. I will explain once again. What is the pushing and pulling of a lawn roller? First case here. So this is the one lawn roller round, capital F their pulling, capital F force, pulling force is acting, some making angle theta with respect to horizontal component. This capital F dividing two components, one is F cos theta, another is F sin theta, and another two forces is acting. So the lawn roller mg mass always acting downward direction, normal reaction upward. By using upward forces is equal to downward forces. So from diagram n plus f sin theta is equal to mg. Finally n is equal to mg f sin theta. And what is the frictional force? F is equal to mu r into n. F is equal to mu r into mg minus f sin theta. So this is a which case? It is a case is a pulling case. And the same thing in the pushing case. So the F force is acting or pushing lawn roller. This lawn roller is moving in the right side direction, moves in the positive x direction. So their theta is making with respect to horizontal. It is also dividing two components. One is cos theta component, another is sin theta. Their cos theta component in the positive x direction, sin theta is a downward direction. So here you can observation there only upward force is acting and the downward two forces is acting, that is mg plus f sin theta. You are taking frictional force F is equal to mu r into n. So in the equation 192, equation n, this is mg plus f sin theta. There n is equal to more value, there f is proportional to n, then n is equal to more value, the pushing is more, their friction also more. So therefore their normal force pushing is greater than to pulling. So therefore it is easy to pull a lawn roller than the push it. Which is better? Pull is a very better, not pushing. Okay, not pushing. So this is a lawn roller case. Thank you one and all.